Hey guys, how's it going? So we're back with part 2 of our mission to find our deal within those 1,000 properties that was keep traced. But a couple updates as of right now. One of the properties, my cash buyer that I know will go take a look at today, and he will see if he's going to be interested in that property. Another thing, one of the properties that I actually got a hold of a couple days before I started recording this video, I sent them the contract out today. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I'm not even sure, to be honest, because it's a little bit of a weird project and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it work. But I'm very transparent with the seller. He knows I'm a wholesaler. He knows I'm gonna try to find a different investor within whatever 10 days or not. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping it will work out. Besides that, I don't really have any other updates. Nothing really else came through. So as of right now, let's send out 50 texts and see how it goes. Alright guys, so I texted a little bit more people because I just kind of want to show you guys all the responses I'm getting. I texted about 200 people. I have got a lot of people saying quit, so they're just, they're taking themselves off the list without even talking to me. That happens. That will happen a lot. Most of the people, that's actually what they're gonna do. But, that's okay. You move on, you look for people that are actually answering and they might be interested in selling. So let's say I started with from here. So this person said it was a wrong number. This person said to reach out to a different number. I guess that's the person's number. I will definitely text them. I'll text them after I'm done with the list. Yes, I do. So let me go ahead and tell them who I am or what I'm trying to reach out about. Nicola's husband. I handle our risk. Are you familiar with the area you're asking about? Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna pull out this information because he's definitely asking me if I know anything about that area. You wanna sound somewhat educated and know what you're talking about. I'm gonna run comparables right away, to be honest with you, because I want to. Just when he starts talking about stuff, I want to know exactly what's going on. Doesn't seem like there is many land comparables in the area. Let me take this back a little. Still not a lot of comparables, which kind of sucks. At this point, if there's not a lot of comparables, what I do is that if we're going about wholesaling vacant land, I start looking at regular houses and I want to see how much houses go for in that area. They're saying this single family residential sold for 11,000. That just doesn't seem right. I mean, it could be maybe just has to be broken down or whatnot. This number 5 makes a little more sense. If it's actually a house, there's no way that's a residential vacant lot. Yeah, so it looks like, so number 3, number 5, if those are both houses, let's go this. So yeah, this looks like a new build. No, it's not. It's actually remodeled. Looks like they're both remodeled properties, and they're both sold for $350,000. So right there, this is so weird though, because they're both of same price, but it looks like the amount of the square footage is so different, which kind of doesn't make that much. 600 square foot is a big difference. They look like just same houses, just like they don't look that different. I don't know, I'll look into it a little more, but you can sell a house for about $350,000 in that area. So I'll go ahead and answer him, see what he says. At this point, let's see what else we got, what other responses. What I'm gonna show you is, so if you see right here, see all the quit, all those people, that's people just because if you see the text says you can press end or quit if you don't want to keep receiving text from this number. So that happens a lot. So they all have to do this to do the end or quit if you don't want to receive text. They have to do it because of legal reasons. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to kill the rest of the text messages right now. And then let's just take our time and answer all of them and see how it goes. Alright guys, so you can see right here on the screen, I literally just sent 500 messages today. So let's see what happens. I'm hoping something good. That's what I'm hoping for, obviously. I'm about to go in my messages and see what replied, who replied, and what people are saying. Alright, I'm not Jennifer, wrong number. Yes, slip. Not interested, wrong number. Okay, so somebody has some other address for sale, so that's interesting. You could also look at those. The person is saying that all offers they received were insulting and a waste of time, which kind of tells me that they are not very motivated to sell. So here's what I will do. For example, right here you can see that I said, well, how much were the offers? I want to make sure your price idea falls in my price range, so I don't have to waste too much of your time. I try, like I've talked about it yesterday, I try to make them give me offers first before I give them offers. Not always it works out that way, but when it does, a lot of times you can get a better deal. Alright guys, so let's rock and roll. Let's answer to these people. So I actually, off the screen, I was texting back and forth with this gentleman about the property. So he has like 0.8 acre in a very interesting area in Florida, in Seminole, Florida. And it looks like it can be you can put 4 units on it, which could be a very good project for an investor. So looks like he wants $450,000, which it doesn't seem too unreasonable, especially if you can put 4 units on it. This person is the wrong number. I'm gonna look into this really a little bit more in a second. This person also answered, I made them give me an offer because, and thank God I did, because if you look at it, they want about $120,000 for a piece of land that's probably worth about 80 to, you know, maybe 90 if they're lucky. So they want too much and nothing really worth it. We're gonna do a little more research on this property. So this gentleman says that he's willing to sell for $450,000. So right here, this is the property. Looks like he bought it for $105. Obviously, he's gonna sell for more, which makes sense. So when you put in the vacant land in the area, you definitely don't see any comparables, which I saw right away. But yeah, I don't see any vacant land sold in the area for a while, which could be a bad thing, unfortunately, because what that could mean is that there's no new builds in the area. So I guess we gotta do a little deeper research into this. The best thing to do, so it doesn't really have an address. So what I do is that I look up the closest address. So right here, this property right here, so number 1, this is the address. I go ahead and I go to Zillow and run that address. So this actually, it just got sold for $224,000, okay? Let's look at houses that's sold in the area. So there's no lots that's sold in the area. That's another thing. Again, even Zillow is saying, like, no guy, there's no lots sold. Like the closest one is pretty far. There's one right here that's like, yeah, that's somewhere good, sold for a pretty decent amount of money. So I'm gonna use a trick again that I did yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and send it to the cash buyer that I know that deals with that kind of stuff. And let's see, I mean, if he says something, let's take a look at it. I also like to look at this stuff on the street view just to see. I think I've drove past there before. I think I know exactly where this is. If this thing loads. Yes, okay. So it's kind of cool because there's a trail right here, and right here you can build 4 units. It's an okay neighborhood, it's not bad at all. But yeah, so let's see, he wants $450,000. We might be able to do a little less. I'll go ahead and copy that, send it to the guy I work with, and we'll see how that goes. I'll give you guys an update on that. This person, really is not, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'll show you guys right now. It's ridiculous how much money they want. So when you put in this address and you run comparables in this address, so first there's vacant lots in the area. So this all is incorrect information. Don't even stress. This is not a vacant lot that's sold for $350,000. Then that would be a great deal. No, it's a house. It's just for some reason it's shown as a vacant lot. This is a house, that's a house, and all of this is a house. But what shows me, so if a house is worth about $350,000 that can be sold on a lot, that lot probably is not worth more than about 60, maybe 80 grand. If you're lucky, like you can get it for 80 grand and still make profit, but not $120,000. There's no way. I may just take my time and text personally all these people that replied to me that you can contact this person, contact that person. But yeah, I mean, at this point, we're just playing the waiting game. I'll go ahead and do my thing, and I'll tune you guys back in today when something interesting happens. Alright guys, so far, nothing. To be honest with you, nothing really came through, and unfortunately this does happen. I mean, I'm not really too excited. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, I was excited to record this video. I was hoping I could show you so that I can find some deals by doing this, but sometimes, there you go, that's what you deal with. Sometimes even 1,000 leads can lead you for nothing. But what I might do is I might extend this series to part 3. So at this point we paid for the softwares, so that's already paid for. We paid for the phone numbers, that's paid for. So only thing we really have to pay extra for is skip tracing and to text those numbers. So my thought process is I have a list of multifamily properties. I'm actually looking for a multifamily property for myself. I'm looking not to wholesale it, I'm actually looking to buy it and have it myself. So how about we start looking for that property? Leave the comments down below if that's something you would like to see. Either way guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned some stuff from this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all your support, I really do. Leaving a like really helps because it shows that you guys enjoyed the videos, and it shows that the channel is, you know, enjoyable by people that watch it. And as always guys,